Winters seem a little colder since the day you went away. And some nights when the house grows quiet, the memories start to play. So I pull that old quilt from the closet, the one you made by hand. Every stitch tells a little story only my heart understands. The colors have started fading and the fabric's worn and thin, but when I wrap it around my shoulders, I feel close to you again. I still sleep with the quilt my mom made. On the nights I miss her most, it's more than cloth and thread to me. It's a shelter for my soul. I still sleep with the quilt my mom made, and somehow it helps me through, because every stitch was sewn with love, and every piece reminds me of you. I remember watching you sew it by the lamp late into the night. You'd smile and say, I'm almost done, while making everything feel right. Back then it seemed so ordinary, just another thing you do. Now I'd give anything to sit again and watch that evening with you. Funny how the smallest comforts become treasures after loss, and how a mother's love keeps warming us long after she's gone. I still sleep with the quilt my mom made. On the nights I miss her most, it's more than cloth and thread to me. It's a shelter for my soul. I still sleep with the quilt my mom made, and somehow it helps me through, because every stitch was sewn with love, oh, and every piece reminds me of you. Mama, the quilt can't hug me back, it can't speak, it can't dry my tears, but somehow it still comforts me, because love leaves fingerprints on everything it touches, and your love is stitched into every square. I still sleep with the quilt my mom made, and I probably always will, because some things become sacred when a heart stands still. I still sleep with the quilt my mom made, and again. The quilt grows older, but the love inside it doesn't. Good night, Mama. I'll see you in my dreams. I opened up an old wooden box, covered in years of dust and time. Inside were letters you had written back when life was simpler than mine. Your handwriting stopped me cold, like hearing your voice once again. Every word carried your heart as tears rolled down my face then. I could almost see you sitting there, smiling while you wrote each line, never knowing years from now those words would help me survive. The paper has aged, but your love never will. Mom, I read your letters and cried. Every page brought me back in time. I heard your voice between the lines and felt your love come back alive. Mom, I read your letters and cried, because some goodbyes never feel right. Though heaven took you far away, your words still held me through the day. You wrote about faith and family, about standing strong through pain. You wrote about trusting God's timing, even when life doesn't explain. There were jokes that made me laugh and prayers that made me fall apart, because every sentence reminded me of the goodness inside your heart. If I could write a letter back, I'd fill every page with gratitude for all the sacrifices you made and every dream you carried through. The ink may fade, but your love remains. Mom, I read your old letters and cried. Every page brought me back in time. I heard your voice between the lines and felt your love day. Mama, I held those letters to my chest, like somehow they could bring you back for a moment. I wasn't reading paper, I was sitting with you again, listening, learning, laughing, and missing you more than ever. Thank you for leaving pieces of your heart behind. Mom, I read your old letters and cried, but they reminded me love never dies. And though heaven stands between us now, your words still guide me somehow. Mom, I read your old letters and cried, and I thank God for every line, because long after voices fade away, love remains on every page. Oh, Mom, I read your old letters and cried, and somehow felt you by my side. The letters are old, but the love is not. I folded them carefully and whispered, I miss you, Mama, tonight. 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 Deep Southern gospel blues, emotional gospel soul bodied, 70 BPM, warm analog production. Today your birthday came around, another year without you here. The calendar says time has passed, but my heart still counts the tears. I bought the flowers you used to love and placed them by your picture frame, then sat alone for quite a while, quietly whispering your name. The family called throughout the day, sharing memories one by one, but every story seemed to end with wishing you could still come. Some dates never lose their weight, no matter how many years go by. Mom, your birthday still breaks my heart, because I miss you from the very start. Another candle, another candle, another year, and I still wish that you were here. Mom, your birthday still breaks my heart, though heaven and earth every day. Crying tenor saxophone, soulful blues guitar, warm organ swells. I remember cakes and laughter, the way you'd smile across the room, the warmth that filled our little house and chased away every gloom. You never asked for much in life, you simply gave your love away, and somehow made the hardest days feel easier to face. Now your birthday feels different, but your love remains the same, living inside every memory and every person touched by your name. Love keeps birthdays alive long after goodbye. Mom, your birthday still breaks my heart, because I miss you from the very start. Another candle, another year, and I still wish that you are here. Mom, your birthday still breaks my heart, though heaven and earth are worlds apart. I celebrate the life you gave, and thank God for every day. Mama, if heaven celebrates birthdays, I hope they're singing for you today. I hope the angels know how special you are. I hope they see what we saw, your kindness, your faith, your beautiful heart. And if you can hear me, happy birthday, Mama. I love you still.
Your birthday still breaks my heart,
but it also fills my soul with gratitude, because I was blessed enough to be loved by you.
Mom, your birthday still breaks my heart,
yet your memory shines brighter every year. And though I cannot hold you now, your love is always near.
Mom, your birthday still breaks my heart,
until heaven lets us celebrate together. Happy birthday, Mama. The candles still burn, the memories still live, and so does my love forever. I found it tucked inside a drawer, between some papers and old keys. A faded little shopping receipt that meant nothing to anyone but me. The ink was barely hanging on, the date was hard to read, but somehow that little piece of paper brought me to my knees. Milk, bread, coffee, chicken soup, a few things for the week ahead, just ordinary items from a store. Yet every line felt sacred. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt, though most folks wouldn't understand, because every item on that list feels like a touch from her hand. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt and read it through my tears tonight. Funny how a little piece of paper can bring a lifetime back to life. I smiled when I saw the coffee, the same brand you'd always buy, and the chicken soup reminded me of the times you'd stay by my side. Whenever I was sick or hurting, you somehow always knew how to make a hard day softer with the simple things you do. People see a receipt from a grocery store, I see a story of love and care, written in everyday choices that showed me you were there. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt, though most folks wouldn't understand, because every item on that list feels like a touch from her hand. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt and read it through my tears tonight. Funny how a little piece of paper can bring a lifetime back to life. Mama, the world measures value differently. It sees dollars and cents, but I see memories. I see sacrifices. I see love. Because every item on that receipt was another way you cared for your family without asking for anything back. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt, and I'll treasure it while I live, because it reminds me every day how much of yourself you'd give. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt, and thank God for what I found, a simple record of a shopping trip that still turns my world around. I kept my mom's last shopping receipt, and I always will. is old, but the love is still clear. I miss you, Mama. I miss you, Mama. I stopped by the grocery store on an ordinary Tuesday night, just picking up a few things before heading home from work. Then I walked down the cereal aisle and saw the box you used to buy, the one you'd place beside my bowl back when I was a child. Suddenly I wasn't shopping anymore. I was 10 years old again, standing in our little kitchen before the world changed. I cried in the cereal aisle, thinking about my mom, and I didn't care who saw, because grief shows up in ordinary places when you're missing someone you love. I cried in the cereal aisle, thinking about my mom, as memories filled my mind. And for a moment that grocery store became another place and time. Short tenor sax, soul organ swells, gentle blues, guitar phrases. I remember the rush school mornings and the lunches you would pack, the little notes you'd sometimes leave just to have my back. You made the simplest moments special without even trying to. And now the smallest things remind me of how much I miss you. A cereal box on a shelf shouldn't carry so much pain, yet somehow one familiar sight brought everything back again. I cried in the cereal aisle, thinking about my mom, and I didn't care who saw, because grief shows up in ordinary places when you're missing someone you love. I cried in the cereal aisle, thinking about my mom, as memories filled my mind. And for a moment that grocery store became another place in time. Mama, people think grief is about funerals, but sometimes it's about cereal. A song, a smell, a favorite chair, a random Tuesday evening when love suddenly remembers and the heart follows.
I cried in the cereal aisle,
thinking about my mom, But those tears came from love, a lifetime of care and sacrifice, sent from heaven above. I cried in the cereal aisle, thinking about my mom, and smiled before I left. Because even after all these years, I'm still blessed by what you gave. I cried in the cereal aisle, thinking about my mom, and I'll probably cry again someday. Soft piano only, gentle organ sustain. It was just a grocery store, just a cereal aisle. But somehow, you were there with me. I miss you, Mama.
Deep Southern gospel blues, soulful gospel golly, 69 BPM, Woman in Law production. Heartbreaking nostalgia, family center goes so in. Gentle choir hum, Sunday family gather atmosphere, slow emotional build. Sunday dinner came around again. The family gathered like always, children laughing in the kitchen, just like back in the old days. The food was spread across the table. Your recipes still lead the way. But something inside me started breaking when I looked toward your place. Your chair stood quietly waiting, like it was expecting you. And for a moment my heart imagined you were walking through. Some traditions never leave, even after goodbye. Mom, I still set a place for you at the table, even though I know you're not coming home, because love like yours is unforgettable, and some hearts never learn to let go. Mom, I still set a place for you at the table, and I smile through the tears I hide, because every family meal reminds me you're still with us deep inside, crying tenor saxophone. Grandchildren ask about you often, and I tell them stories with a smile about a woman who loved so deeply and could brighten any mile. I tell them how you prayed for everyone before they even knew they needed prayer, how somehow every room felt warmer whenever you were there. Your lessons still live among us, your kindness still fills this place, and every meal begins with gratitude because of your amazing grace. Though heaven holds your hand today, your love still leads away. Mom, I still set a place for you at the table, even though I know you're not coming home, because love like yours is unforgettable, and some hearts never learn to let go. Mom, I still set a place for you at the table, and I smile through the tears I hide, because every family meal reminds me you're still with us deep inside. Mama, nobody can take your seat, not because the chair matters, but because you matter. You are the heart of every gathering, the voice of every prayer, the warmth behind every meal. And sometimes leaving that place empty feels like the most honest way to say, we still miss you. Set a place for you at the table, and I probably always will, because your love still gathers this family, and your memory always fills. Mom, I still set a place for you at the table, until heaven calls us all someday. Then we'll share another meal together, and nothing will take you away. Mom, I still set a place for you at the table, because love always saves a seat. Soft piano only, gentle organ sustain. The chair is empty, but your place is not. We still save it. For you, Mama. Every Sunday. Yeah. Every year when my birthday comes, I smile for family and friends, but deep inside there's still a place that quietly waits again. You were always the first to call, no matter where life took me. Before the sun was fully up, your voice would find me. You'd sing a little off-key song, then laugh before you'd say, happy birthday, baby, like every single year. I still wait for my mom's birthday call, even though I know it won't come. Some habits live inside the heart, long after
is gone. I still wait for my mom's birthday call, to hear her voice one more time, and for a moment, feel the love that carried me through life. The phone rings through the day, and everyone means well, but there's one voice missing, and I can always tell. I miss the way you'd ask me if I was taking care, and remind me that no matter my age, I'd always be your child somewhere. I still wait for my mom's birthday call, even though I know it won't come. Some habits live inside the heart, long after someone is gone. I still wait for my mom's
birthday call,
to hear her voice one more time, and for a moment feel the love that carried me through life. Mama, birthdays aren't really about getting older. They're about remembering the people who made life beautiful. And every year, the gift I miss the most is hearing your voice say my name one more time. I still wait
for my
mom,
birthday call.
and maybe I always will, because a mother's love never leaves. It lives beyond the years. I still wait
For my
mom's
birthday
call. But heaven answered instead with memories full of love that still live in my heart. Soft piano only, gentle organ sustain. Happy birthday. That's what you always said. I miss you, mama, today more than ever. Today more than ever. My phone said storage was running low, and it asked what I could erase. Old pictures, old messages, old recordings, taking up too much space. So I started cleaning through the memories, one file at a time, until I saw your voicemail sitting there, frozen somewhere in time. Just a few seconds long, nothing special to anyone else, but hearing your name on that screen stopped everything I felt. It's the voicemail I still can't delete, the one I listen to when I miss you most. Just hearing your voice say my name feels like getting a little closer. Oh, it's the voicemail I still can't delete, though heaven called you home years ago. Some things are worth more than space on a phone, because they're pieces of the soul. You weren't saying anything important, just asking if I got home safe, telling me to call you back when I found a little time that day. Funny how ordinary moments become treasures after goodbye. The things we hardly notice then become the reasons why we cry. I played it back 3 times tonight, like I've done so many days before, trying to hold on to a voice I can't hear anymore. Oh, it's the voicemail I still can't delete, the one I listen to when I miss you most. Just hearing your voice say my name feels like getting a little closer. Oh, it's the voicemail I still can't delete, though heaven called you home years ago. Some things are worth more than space on a phone, because they're pieces of the soul. Mama, technology wasn't supposed to do this. It wasn't supposed to preserve love, but somehow it did. A few seconds of your voice, still helping me through hard days, still making me smile,
Still making me cry,
still making me cry,
still reminding me
how blessed I was to be your child. It's the voicemail
I still can't delete.
and maybe I never will, because every time I hear your voice, my heart grows quiet and still. It's the voicemail I still can't delete, a treasure hidden in my phone. And whenever life feels heavy, it reminds me I'm not alone. It's the voicemail I still can't delete, and I'll carry it until we meet again. Call me when you get home. Such simple words, yet I'd give anything to hear them one more time. Good night, Mama. Good night, Mama.
Deep Southern gospel blues, soulful gospel memory ballad, 69 BPM, Warm and LL production. Five, 6 minutes, heartbreaking, nostalgic, tender. I found it in a shoebox tonight, tucked beneath some photographs. A birthday card you gave me years ago, a small piece of the past. The corners had begun to fade, the colors weren't as bright, but seeing your handwriting again brought tears into my eyes. I remembered opening it that day, never thinking, not even once, that someday it would become one of my greatest treasures. Oh, I saved the last birthday card my mom ever gave me, and I read it when I miss her most. Every word still feels alive somehow, like a message carried close. Oh,
I saved the last birthday card
my mom ever gave me. Though the years keep rolling by, that little card still warms my heart, and helps me through the night. Short tenor sax, warm organ swells, gentle blues guitar fills. You didn't write a famous quote or anything grand to see, just simple words from a loving mother who always believed in me. You said, no matter where life takes you, keep your faith and keep your smile. And somehow those ordinary words have carried me for miles. The card may only be paper, but the love inside remains, growing more valuable every year as time keeps changing things. I saved the last birthday card my mom ever gave me, and I read it when I
somehow, like a message carried close. Oh, save the last birthday card my mom ever gave me. Though the years keep rolling by, that little card still warms my heart, and helps me through the night. Mama, you never knew how much that card would mean someday. You were just being yourself, loving me, encouraging me, praying for me. But now, those words have become a lifeline on the days I miss you most. I saved the last birthday card my mom ever gave me, and I thank the Lord above for every word you left behind, and every memory wrapped in love. I saved the last birthday card my mom ever gave me, and I'll cherish it until the end. Because even though you're gone from sight, your love still speaks again. I saved the last birthday card my mom ever gave me, and I always will. Soft piano only, gentle organ sustain. The paper grows older, but your love never does. Good night, Mama, until we meet again. The family gathered around the table, just like we've done for years. The food was warm, the laughter loud, but so were silent tears. I counted every chair that night, making sure there was enough room. Then I stopped when I reached your place, and the whole room seemed to lose its bloom. The dishes changed, the children grew, life kept moving on. But one empty chair still tells the truth, that someone precious is gone. I still set a place for my mom at Thanksgiving, even though she's not sitting there. It's my way of saying you're still part of us, still present in every prayer. I still set a place for my mom at Thanksgiving, and remember the love you gave because a mother's seat may sit empty, but her memory never fades. You were the heart of every gathering, the first to arrive, the last to leave, making sure everyone had enough and more reasons to believe. You taught us gratitude wasn't a holiday, it was a way to live each day, to thank the Lord for what we have and trust Him along the way. Now the grandchildren tell your stories and smile through misty eyes, because love that deep keeps living on long after goodbye. Still set a place for my mom at Thanksgiving, even though she's not sitting there. It's my way of saying you're still part of us, still present in every prayer. Oh, still set a place for my mom at Thanksgiving. And remember the love you gave, because a mother's seat may sit empty, but her memory never fades. Mama, the chair is empty, but the room is full of lessons, full of laughter, full of traditions, full of love. You spent a lifetime building this family, and we're still standing in that blessing today. Because of you, I still set a place. I still set a place
for my mom at Thanksgiving,
and maybe I always will, because love doesn't disappear when heaven calls someone home. I still set a place for my mom
at Thanksgiving,
and thank God for every year, for every meal, every hug, every prayer that still lives with us here. I still set a place
for my mom at Thanksgiving,
until we gather again above. One chair sits empty, but one heart sits full of gratitude, full of love. I miss you, Mama. Winter came a little early, so I opened up the hall closet door, looking for something warm to wear. like I had done so many times before. That's when I saw your old brown coat hanging quietly in the back, and suddenly all the years between felt like they vanished from the path. I reached out and touched the sleeve, and my heart began to break, because for a moment I forgot you weren't coming home today. I found my mom's coat and couldn't stop crying. Every thread held a memory inside. Though heaven took you far away, your love still hangs here by my side. I found my mom's coat and couldn't stop crying, because some things never lose their soul. And for a little while tonight, I didn't feel so alone. Cold December mornings, watching you head out the door, always thinking of everyone else before yourself forevermore. That coat carried years of sacrifice, school runs, church nights, grocery lines. And somehow holding it tonight felt like holding a piece of time. The fabric may be getting old, but the love inside remains, like a photograph made of cloth, still carrying your name. Couldn't stop crying. Every thread held a memory inside. Though heaven took you far away, your love still hangs here by my side. I found my mom's coat and couldn't stop crying, because some things never lose their soul. For a little while tonight, I didn't feel so alone. Mama, it wasn't really the coat, it was everything attached to it. The mornings, the hugs, the prayers, the countless ways you showed love without words. And standing there tonight, I realized love leaves traces behind everywhere. I found my mom's coat and couldn't stop crying, but somehow those tears felt sweet, because for a few precious moments felt like we could meet. I found my mom's coat and couldn't stop crying. And thank God for every year, because even though you're gone from sight, Your love is still right here. I found my mom's coat
and couldn't stop crying,
and I always will love you. The coat still hangs there, the memories still live there, and my heart still misses you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Mama. Oh, no, 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 no. Spiritual, heartbreaking. Spiritual, heartbreaking. Spiritual, heartbreaking. Spiritual, heartbreaking. I was searching through an old drawer, looking for something else entirely, when I found a folded piece of paper hidden underneath some family memories. The edges were worn and yellowed, the ink had started to fade. But the moment I saw your handwriting, I knew I'd found something sacred. I carefully unfolded the page, and my hands began to shake, because at the very top it read, "Prayer for my son." I found my mom's handwritten prayer, and suddenly I wasn't alone. Every word was filled with faith for a road she knew I'd walk on. I found my mom's handwritten prayer, and tears rolled down my face, because long before I faced these battles, you had already prayed for grace. Short tenor sax, warm organ swells, gentle blues guitar fills. You prayed that I would trust the Lord when life became unclear. You prayed I'd find the strength to stand when troubles drew near. You prayed for my future family, for blessings yet unseen. You prayed for storms I'd someday face, years before they reach me. Reading those lines felt like hearing your voice across the years, still covering me in prayer. And suddenly I wasn't alone. Every word was filled with faith for a road she knew I'd walk on. I found my mom's handwritten prayer, and tears rolled down my face, because long before I faced these battles, you had already prayed for grace. Mama, I always knew you prayed for me, but I never realized how many prayers, how many nights, how many tears you carried to God on my behalf. And now I see some of the blessings in my life started in your prayers. I found my mom's handwritten prayer, and it became a treasure to my soul, a reminder that a mother's faith still reaches where I go. Oh, I found my mom's handwritten prayer, and thank the Lord above, because even though you're gone from sight, I'm still surrounded by your love. I found my mom's handwritten prayer, and I'll keep it all my life. Soft piano only, gentle organ sustain. The paper is old, but the prayer is still alive. Thank you, Mama, for every prayer you prayed for me.